Yongkai. Yanran, you're back. You must be starving. Quick, sit down and eat.
These leftovers again? Can't you buy something fresh for once? Is this even fit for people to eat?
These aren't leftovers. Mother went to the market first thing this morning to buy fresh ingredients. Everything was prepared early and kept warm while waiting for you to come home. It's just that it's been reheated too many times, so it doesn't look very appetizing.
Are you implying that it's my fault for coming home late?
No, Mother didn't mean to blame you. Come, you to sit down. Mother will go reheat the food.
No need. I already ate outside. I came back today to get my household registration book.
Why do you need the household registration book?
Just go get it if I told you to. Why so much talk?
Right. I remember now. You two are getting your marriage certificate. My mind, honestly. How could I forget something so important? Wait here. Mother will go get it for you. Yongkai. Here.
Let's go.
Yongkai. Yongkai. Can you stay with Mother a little longer? It has been so long since I last saw you. If the food at home isn't to your liking, we can go out to eat.
Don't touch me. I still have work at the company. I'm leaving.
Yongkai. Mother knows that you often work late and miss meals. So I brewed some soup to nourish your stomach. You can share it with Yanran.
Are you incapable of understanding simple words? I told you. I don't want it.
Yongkai is the appointed chairman of Longding Group. Do you not feel disgusted? Bringing something like that out?
Mother, remember to attend my wedding in 3 days. At that time, I will personally introduce my mother to the hiking elite.
Mother has a physical disability. Won't it be embarrassing for you if I attend your wedding?
How could that be? With me there, no one would dare to laugh at you.
Household registration book.
Just remember, don't be late.
Chairman.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Chairman, the young master has gone too far to treat you this way the moment he gains power. When it was clearly you who gave him Qingyun Group, Longding Group, and even his very life. Yet this is how he treats you.
Yongkai still has a place in his heart for me. Otherwise, he wouldn't have thought to introduce the hiking elite to a disabled mother like me.
Chairman.
Enough. In 3 days, take the inheritance contract and go to the wedding. Hand over Longding to him. Remember, from now on you must serve him well. Also, without my orders, you are strictly forbidden from revealing my identity at the wedding.
Understood, Chairman.
Go. It is Yongkai's wedding. As his mother, I cannot give a toast from a wheelchair and embarrass Yongkai.
Chairman, then I shall head in.
Neither Yunkai nor Yanran has met you before. Once you go in, do not rush to reveal your identity, lest you startle them.
Understood.
Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to grace us with your presence at my wedding with Yanran. Before the wedding ceremony officially begins, I'd like to make a very important announcement. There are 3 major milestones in life: starting a family, establishing a career, and honoring one's parents. Now, I have accomplished the first 2. Now, it is time for me to fulfill my filial duties. Therefore, I want to thank one incredibly important person here today. She gave me life, and she has been my faith throughout my journey of growth. Without her support, I could never have reached the height where I stand today.
The person Mr. Shi is referring to must be the mother who raised him by selling vegetables.
I heard. That woman is only Mr. Shi's adoptive mother, but for all these years, she has treated him as her very own son.
Our Yunkai has always been a dutiful child, with a sharp tongue, but a soft heart.
Now, please allow me to grandly invite someone I deeply respect to the stage to give a speech. That person is my mother, Shu Yu Lan.
Son, mother is just a simple countrywoman, with so many dignitaries sitting down there. If I give a speech, won't I embarrass you?
You are my mother. I'd like to see who dares to laugh at you.
Good. Good.
No, Yunkai, have you made a mistake? I
haven't made any mistake. She is my biological parent. I am inviting her to thank her and letting her speak on stage at my own wedding. Is there a problem with that?
So, you already know about your origins and have found your biological parents.
Otherwise, did you think an old cripple like you would still be able to give a speech? Today I am telling you, this is not just my son's wedding ceremony. It is also my son's reunion with his real family.
So it's you all.
Everyone judge for yourselves. After carrying him for 10 months, it was so hard to give birth to my son, only for her to steal him away. She caused my son to suffer for over 20 years.
My poor son. For over 20 years you've treated a thief like a mother. And she has been bleeding you dry for over 20 years. I thought CEO Shi's mother was a good person. Who would have thought that she is actually a monster?
She didn't have any children of her own, so she just snatched someone else's. She's worse than an animal.
Mother, the past is in the past. Right now, we must settle our debts and seek our retribution.
Yunkai and the others are just manipulating you. When they abandoned you, you were still in your swaddling clothes.
Sheng Zhuking. Even now, you still want to slander my biological parents?
Shi Yunkai, have you lost your mind? She is your mother.
Who are you? Do you have any right to speak here?
At least try to use your brain when you lie. In this entire world, is there any parent who doesn't cherish their child?
Exactly. I couldn't possibly love Jioshin any more than I already do. Why would I ever abandon him? You, on the other hand, you are the child thief. You stole my child, and now you dare to slander me? I really want to see if your heart is truly black.
Yunkai. If no one else understands me, surely you know what mother is like, don't you? I raised you for 25 years. 25 whole years.
The film was translated and narrated by
And they had even stuffed rocks in your arms. When you were sick, I was more worried than anyone. When you were happy, I was even happier. I gave so much, never asking for anything in return. But you,
Enough. Sheng Jiging. You go to such great lengths to hide the fact that you are a thief. It is truly disgusting. Yaoshen's biological parents are right here. Do you really expect him to trust you? A thief. Over his own flesh and blood?
Xiaoshen. Yongkai.
Shut your mouth! She is right. I was never called Shi Yongkai. My name is Jia Zhao Tian. Sheng Zhuking, you are completely unworthy of being my mother, and you still want to go on stage and speak.
No.
This is a document to sever our mother-son relationship. I suggest you sign it before the person in charge of Longding Group, Wu Shiking, arrives. Sign it. Otherwise, I'll make you pay.
Yongkai.
Enough. Don't think I don't know what you are trying to do with this pathetic act. What is it you want? You know that I am about to succeed as the chairman of Longding Group. So you want money, right? Fine. Here is 1 million. It is far more than the cost of raising me all these years. Consider it a handout from me.
No.
And these things. The toy car you bought me when I won first place. And the scarf you claim to have knitted yourself when I was 8 years old. You claimed the scarf was hand knitted by you. Now it seems this was merely a ploy for you to pose as a good mother while you committed countless sins. The sight of these things makes me sick.
Don't go too far. Aren't you afraid that the chairman of Longding Group would strip you of your inheritance for treating his benefactors like this?
The chairman of Longding Group has been in retirement for 25 years. I only need to kick you out before the current CEO of Longding, before Wu Shiking arrives. Who would ever know what happened here? Or are you trying to say that you are Wu Shiking? Mr. Wu. This jade pendant. You said it was precious. Don't think I don't know that this belonged to the sun. You lost 25 years ago. I even treated it like a treasure, wearing it for 25 years. The thought of having worn it makes me sick.
No. Starting today, you are the son of Mi Sheng Wing. Zai. Yoon. Kai. I know that one day, you will find your biological parents and live a happy and fulfilling life.
The film was translated
But I never imagined
and narrated by M Media.
that our bond as mother and son would end this way. Since your mind is made up, so be it. I sign.
Give it here.
I have no interest in this million. From now on, you and I are no longer related in any way.
Wait! Everyone, as I am about to inherit Longding Group. This Qingyun Group is meaningless to me. Therefore, I have decided to sell off Qingyun Group. At a bargain, 1 million. Highest bidder takes it.
Mr. Jia, Qingyun Group's market value has already reached tens of millions, and it has immense potential. How can you bear to sell it so cheaply? Only a fool wouldn't snatch it up. I bid 2 million.
4 million. I bid 4 million. 6 million. I bid 6 million.
Zai Yongkai. I was the one who gave you Qingyun Group. Why would you treat it like this?
It's because this group was founded by you and that dead husband of yours. I find it disgusting, and they are even filthier.
Disgusting, you say? Filthy, you say? I never expected that the son I painstakingly raised for 25 years would turn out to be an ungrateful, heartless wretch. You lack all sense of right and wrong, devoid of any gratitude. You are not worthy of Qingyun, nor are you worthy of Longding.
You dare to insult me? You think you're worthy? Over these 25 years, aside from feeding me and giving me a failing company, what else have you ever done for me? Yes, you saved me, that's true. But my status as the richest man in hiking was earned through my own hard work. You are just a selfish, pathetic cripple. What right do you have to boss me around?
Very good, how very good. Is this the face you show now that you've reached the summit? Today, I had intended to lift you to great heights and send you to the very peak. Even when you spat venom at me, I chose to ignore it, assuming you were merely confused, led astray by others. You should never have insulted my husband and son, wounding my heart so deeply. Since you are so determined that everything you have has nothing to do with me, I shall grant your wish. Wu Shiking.
Your subordinate is here.
Jia Xiaoshen. He's blind and senseless, a degenerate son with no regard for his own king. I order you to strip him of his inheritance rights to Longding and revoke all his authority.
Yes.
What?
Zai Yongkai, I want you to remember this. The actions you and your family have taken today, you will surely regret them.
Sheng Zhuking, have you lost your mind? You are just that woman who retired years ago, the chairman of Longding Group. And he is the current head of Longding Group. Wu Shiking. Chairman Wu.
Exactly.
How insolent.
Just try touching her.
Touch her? She actually dares to say such things here? She is absolutely fearless. If she dares to ruin my plans, not only will I touch her, I will break her.
The film was translated
As for you,
and narrated
to dare
by
and
M
impersonate the
Media.
current head of Longding Group, Wu Shiking, you are truly bold beyond measure.
Exactly. As everyone knows, today is the day Zhao and I marry. And at the same time, it is the day Zhao inherits the Longding Group. In a moment, Assistant Liu will arrive with the inheritance contract for Longding Group. You can never be Chairman Wu. You are just an actor hired by Sheng Juking.
To bluff me in the name of the Chairman Wu. It's a pity your research was incomplete.
How insolent.
The one who is insolent is you. Shielding a criminal was already a grave offense. Now you dare to impersonate the Chairman Wu, making your crimes even worse. Guards, break both their legs and make them kneel here, so we may welcome the Chairman Wu's arrival.
Just because of you? You think you can touch Miss Sheng?
What?
What is going on?
You mean this man, could he actually be someone important?
Who on earth are you?
What?
We ship it.
This is impossible. You were clearly the actor, hired by Sheng Juking. How could you possibly be Chairman Wu? He must be a fake.
My father sent this to me. It cannot be fake.
This guy really is a big shot. What are we going to do? Chairman Sheng, your subordinate has witnessed all of this. My heart aches for you. It is not worth your trouble. I implore you. Allow me to deal with this ingrate.
He is now no longer my son. How you choose to deal with him is not for me to ask.
Understood. Shi Yongkai, by the order of the chairman of the Longding Group, your inheritance rights to Longding Group are hereby revoked, and the Qingyan Group is being reclaimed. You are fired.
How is that possible? How could my inheritance rights be revoked? How could I possibly be fired?
What? Can you not understand simple words? The chairman's order is not something you have the right to question.
You...
Chairman Wu, failing to recognize you immediately was our oversight. But to revoke the Shaoxin's inheritance, just because of this, is surely going too far, isn't it?
Too far. You all. Just a moment ago in front of everyone, you humiliated Miss Sheng and attacked her so viciously. Why did you not think that was too far?
Chairman Wu. Although you have been present on the scene, you must have misunderstood. She, Sheng Juking, is nothing but a selfish and despicable sinner. She is not some important figure at all.
She is just a thief. Do not let her deceive you.
Exactly. For over 20 years, people like this should be severely punished.
Shut up. You bunch of idiots. If any of you dare to speak another disrespectful word to Miss Sheng, I will see to it that you find no place to be buried.
Chairman Wu, have you forgotten? I am the only daughter of the Qin family, the leader of the 4 great houses of Haikang, and the future heiress of the Qin family. Before you try to move against us, should you not weigh carefully whether you really want to insult me and my husband in this way?
I tell you, even if your father, Qin Yuan Wei, were here, he would have to kneel and kowtow just for having a daughter as stupid as you.
You?
Even if you really are Wu Shiking, so what? Do not forget, I am the one appointed by the chairman of the Longding Group. Here, I am the boss. What qualification do you have to revoke my inheritance rights?
That's right. You cannot even produce the inheritance contract. What are you posturing for here? My son and daughter-in-law are right. But you... always protecting her. The two of you couldn't be having an affair, could you?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Isn't it obvious enough? You are so polite to her. The two of you must be having an affair.
Say, brother, I see that you are also a successful person. Yet you choose to sit with this useless vegetable seller. It seems your judgment
The film was translated
is not so great after all.
and narrated by M Media.
Sheng Juking. Despite me calling you mother for so many years, you could actually do something like this. You are simply beneath contempt.
I never expected that. The head of Dawa's premier financial power, the person in charge of the Longding Group, would actually lower yourself to be with such a beauty? It is a massive joke. You are simply beyond reason.
I have taught you before. Do not let the buzzing of ants disturb the mountain. All you need to do is take back the inheritance contract. There is no need to waste your breath.
You are right. I was just so blinded by rage at these guys.
Act. Still putting on an act. You two are singing from the same hymn sheet. Just trying to deceive me. Impossible. I am telling you, once I become the chairman of the Longding Group, you are the first person I will fire.
Assistant Liu is here.
Jiaoshen, Assistant Liu has brought the contract. Does this not prove that you are about to become the new chairman of the Longding Group?
Now that Assistant Liu has appeared, it is set in stone. President Jia, congratulations.
Congratulations. Husband, once you control the Longding Group, you must not be soft-hearted and let these annoying people off the hook.
Yanren is right. If you aren't ruthless, you cannot hold your position.
Mother, Dad, Yanren, do not worry. This time I will definitely get justice for us. Wu Shiking. Sheng Zhuking. Didn't you just threaten to cancel my status as the heir to the Longding Group? Now, Assistant Liu has brought up the Longding Group inheritance contract. Here, do you have anything else to say?
Absolutely foolish. As long as Miss Sheng does not change her mind, you will never be able to inherit the Longding Group.
Wu Shiking. You are still putting on a show. But that is fine. In a moment, you will surely kneel before me and beg for mercy, begging me to give you another chance. Assistant Liu.
Liu Xianwen, assistant of Longding Group.
I order you, present the Longding Group inheritance contract to me now, and then fire this arrogant idiot, Wu Shiking, for me, and ban him from the entire industry, and this annoying person too. I want to tear her to pieces. What are you standing there for? Hurry up and bring the contract to me.
Everyone. Zai Yongkai is ungrateful and is a total scoundrel. Today I announce that I am taking back the Longding Group.
Sheng Zhuking, have you lost your mind? Do you think anyone will listen to your orders now? The heir to the Longding Group is right here. What are you doing?
Husband, Assistant Liu must want to clear these two pieces of trash out first. Once the banquet hall is clean, he will present the contract to you.
Liu Xianwen greets Miss Sheng. The Longding inheritance contract has been delivered. Please Miss Sheng take it back. Please Miss Sheng take it back.
Longding Group's inheritance agreement.
Sheng Zhuking, what are you doing? Put down my contract.
Take your filthy hands off it. If you dare to destroy my son's contract, I will make sure you die a miserable death.
If it is because of you today that my son cannot become chairman, I'm not finished with you.
No.
Sheng Zhuking, this is the inheritance contract of the Dehua First Empire, the Longding Group. Even touching it is a crime punishable by death. If you dare to tear it up, I will see to it that you are left with no place to be buried.
All right.
The film was
I should like to see how you
translated and
intend
narrated by M Media.
to leave me with no place to be buried.
Sheng Zhuking. You tore my contract. I am going to kill you.
How are you?
Shi Yongkai. All these years, do you think that your life has been too good? So much so that you find your adoptive mother, who raised you for over 20 years, to be worthless?
How dare you strike my husband? You?
Damn. You dare hit me? Let go of me.
Everything you have now, including your very life, was bestowed upon you by your adoptive mother. Yet you despise her and resent her. All just to return to the biological parents who abandoned you. You were truly blind and ungrateful, fickle and heartless.
Enough. Zai Yongkai, for 25 years, even if I had raised a dog, it would still wag its tail at me. But you are ungrateful, cold-hearted and selfish. You have truly disappointed me.
Sheng Zhuking.
Husband, do not be anxious. My parents will be here immediately, with the leaders of the other 3 great houses. They are arriving soon. They were all personally mentored by the chairman. Once we tell the chairman about the deeds of these 2 pathetic worms, the chairman will surely send over another contract. I want to see how they will manage to finish this.
Sheng Zhuking. Do you think that after offending me, you still have a way out? But you have offended the elders of 4 great houses and the chairman of the Longding Group. All that awaits you is to be torn to pieces.
4 great houses? Back then, they were nothing more than a few dogs following at my heels. To think they would try to suppress me. It is truly laughable.
Who is it with the audacity to insult the 4 great houses of hiking?
Mother, Dad, why have you only just arrived? Daughter, son-in-law,
Madam Qin, Qin Yuanwei's wife.
what is going on here? Why has the wedding ceremony been paused? Who are these people? Who are they? It is her. She's the human trafficker who stole Zhaoshan back then. Zhaoshan originally intended to part ways with her peacefully, but she not only disrupted our wedding ceremony, she also threatened to revoke Zhaoshan's succession.
Furthermore, this Sheng Zhuking spoke with such arrogance, not only insulting the 4 great houses, but also calling our elders her lapdogs.
What? They must have the gall of a beast. Not only did they dare to delay the wedding, but they also dared to show disrespect to our 4 great houses here in hiking.
It seems our 4 great houses have been too lenient for too long. There are those who no longer fear us. In my opinion, we should execute her immediately, as a warning to others.
You want to kill me? Do you even know who I am?
And what are you supposed to be? As if you're worth us knowing. Chairman, when you first met them, you used a pseudonym. Besides, you've changed so much now. It's perfectly normal that they don't recognize you.
Uncles. She is the one who was running her mouth.
So it was you, you old wretch. Upon seeing our 4 great houses, you haven't yet knelt to beg for mercy. Only then might we consider leaving your body intact.
What did you say?
Wu Shiking. And you. Just for crashing my wedding and tearing up the contract, Sheng Zhuking. You deserve to die 1,000 times over. Allowing you to end your own life is already a courtesy to you.
A fine for great houses indeed. A fine demand for self-execution. A mere hatching, or even the entirety of Dahua, is far too shallow and insignificant. No one can make me bow my head. As for tearing up the contract, that is even more laughable. Longding was always
The film
mine.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
I am taking it back. This contract is nothing but scrap paper. What right do you have to question me? What right do you have to demand I kneel?
You trash, how dare you be so arrogant?
Once you've offended the 4 great houses, even Ryushikin cannot protect you. Such a big mouth. You really have no regard for 100 clans of Haikeng.
The head of the Ku family doesn't have the standing for this. What if you add me, the head of the Chen family? Real estate tycoon in Hiking. Can I make you kneel?
You are nothing more than a few ants, tied to the same string. You cannot shake Mount Tai.
What if you add me, the energy king of hiking? The Wang family, how about that?
You are just a few feathers on the back of an ant.
What if you add the Qin family, the imperial family of hiking? Can I make you fear me? You ruined my son-in-law's life, crashed my daughter's wedding, and insulted our 4 great houses of hiking. If I don't kill you today, how can my 4 great houses ever hold their heads high again? And you, Wu Shiking, if you dare to protect her any further, you will be an enemy to our 4 great houses forever.
To our 4 great houses forever.
Shang Juking, you see. Once you've offended the 4 great houses, even if Wu Shiking risks his life to save you, you won't escape today.
Does Miss Shang mean that among the 100 clans of hiking, only 4 exist? That is far too insignificant to be worth Miss Shang's notice. I wonder if the other 100 clans also wish to side with the 4 great houses.
Such a big mouth. You really have no regard for our 100 clans of Haikeng. Who do you think you are? The richest person in the world?
In that case, our 100 clans of hiking are willing to join the 4 great houses to execute you both as a warning to others.
Do you hear that? This is the power of our Qin family in Haikeng. With just a simple word, we can command the 100 clans. If you know what's good for you, you at best end it yourselves right now. Let Zhao Ocean take you to offer your apologies to the chairman. That way at least your end won't be quite so unsightly.
It's useless. No matter what you do today, you will never regain the right to inherit Longding Group.
What is that supposed to mean?
What I mean is, everyone here has 1 cup of tea's time left. If you kneel now and kowtow to Miss Shang to beg for forgiveness, you might still be able to save yourselves and your family legacies. You might still find a way to survive.
What a joke. So you're saying that if we today don't kneel here and apologize, she can make all of us go bankrupt?
You only guessed half of it. It isn't just bankruptcy. It is having absolutely no place left to stand in Dahua.
Go and do your research. Our 4 great houses have dominated Haikeng for years. We have held the economic lifeline for 50 years running. A century of foundation. Do you think 1 word from you make you anything at all? You ignorant fool. Are you still putting on a front? I'll kill you.
Yanren, are you all right? You actually dared to hit my wife.
I dare to hit you too. Hitting her was just as easy as breathing.
You...
Zhao Wu, since they are so unappreciative, let us grant them their wish. Send the order. The 100 families. Liquidation for all.
Within 3 minutes, let the 100 families of hiking all go bankrupt.
Wu Shiking. Stop the act. If you said that within 3 minutes, you could bankrupt a few small hiking families, I might believe it, but to claim you can bankrupt all the families of hiking. Do you even know what the words fanciful delusion actually mean?
In this world, the only person whose phone call could bankrupt a whole family is the chairman of Longding Group.
The film was translated.
You stand there pretending to make a call and think you can throw your way around? Who do you think you are? Our 4 great houses have stood for generations. Even the chairman here has to show us a modicum of respect. Now, just because of your words, you think you can make our century-old foundation go bankrupt? Keep dreaming.
You. Are you so certain?
Setting status aside, my kin family has the confidence and the capability to serve as the pillar of the three great houses. And you only know how to hide behind a man. What are you?
And talking about bankrupting the families of hiking in 3 minutes? It is absolute lunacy. However, it is true, commoners like you could never fathom in a lifetime just how vast and terrifying the power of the elite truly is. Immense and terrifying.
What?
What? CEO Kin, our company has just declared bankruptcy. How could this happen?
Exactly. The project was running perfectly fine. Why was it suddenly liquidated?
Could it be? Is she someone of great significance?
Why are you panicking? This is all just a ruse by Wu Shiking to deceive you all. Besides, even if you have gone bankrupt, the Kin family still stands. We remain unshakable.
That's right. Don't worry, my uncles and elders. As long as the Chin family exists, we will surely lead you all back to glory.
Yes, as long as the Kin family stands, the 100 families will make a comeback in the blink of an eye. Patriarch. Patriarch. It's bad, something has happened. Steward Wang, you have been with the Kin family
Steward Wang, butler of the Chin family.
for over 20 years. To be so frantic in such a public setting, what kind of decorum is this?
Steward Wang. What is it? Speak.
Patriarch, madam, the Kin family is under siege. All our assets have been liquidated, and we have been forced to declare bankruptcy. What? Patriarch.
Father. Father.
What? Bankrupt?
We don't have a single cent left. What? It's all gone.
You reap what you sow?
Stop right there. You surnamed Sheng. Was all of this your doing?
Shi Yongkai. You are not even qualified to question Miss Sheng here. Get out of here now. If you dare to stand in our way again,
He has already lost everything. Raising a hand against him is meaningless. Let's go.
Yes,
Do you think everything you've done today is enough to destroy me? Once I climb back to the top, I will make sure you go to hell.
Dad. Then, what do we do now?
contact that influential figure quickly. He certainly won't ignore the Kin family. Hurry up.
Right.
Chiming. Throughout my life, I have attained the greatest power and wealth. Yet I could never hold on to the family ties I wanted most. You and Yunlei have all left me. Even Yunkai, he. Could it be? I Sheng Zhuing. Am I destined to live a lonely life?
Mother.
You. Are you Yunlei?
Mother. It is me, Mother. After all these years, I have finally found you. Mother. It is this child who has been unfilial. All these years, I have been unable to serve you by your side.
No, no. It is Mother who failed to protect you. All of this is my fault.
Mother, you cannot blame yourself for this. It is they who are harming us. You cannot be blamed.
Good child.
The film was translated
As
and
long as you are
narrated
back,
by
that is all that
Media.
matters. I truly never imagined that you were actually still alive. These years, out there on your own, you must have suffered a great deal.
Back then, through a stroke of fate, I was saved by a master. He took me as his disciple, raised me, and taught me martial arts. Mother, all these years have never forgotten you. I have been searching for you the whole time.
Good. Good. Come here, child. Quickly go greet your father. Chiming. Thank you, Chiming. Thank you for bringing Yunlei back to my side.
Dad, I am home. Dad,
Yunlei. There is a banquet in 3 days. At that time, many of Mother's friends will be there. Mother wants to take you with me to tell them that my Yunlei is back.
all right. Mother, this house is too old. Why don't you come live at my place, so that I can have the chance to take care of you?
All right. Mother will go make a call first. Shiking. Send out the notice. 3 days from now, my return banquet will be held at the Feng Hong Hotel, a subsidiary of Longding.
Chairman, Feng Hong Hotel? Isn't that the hotel you gifted to young Master Yunlei back then? All these years, you have never allowed us to open it.
My Yunlei is back. I must become stronger so that I can protect the ones I love.
Yes.
Yunlei, let's go.
Mother, eat an orange. Mother, what is it?
Nothing. Let's go.
Okay.
Patriarch Qin, today
Feng Hong Hotel.
is the debut banquet for the richest person of the Dahua. All those who hold power in Dahua will all be in attendance. By all rights, this venue today is not open to the public. However, the war god Yinglong is a friend of Chairman Cao. Since you all are the war god Yinglong's family, we can make an exception. By the way, before the banquet begins, there will be an auction for a chance to speak with the richest person. You may wait right here.
Only the winning bidder will be granted an audience with the richest person in Dahua herself. Besides, this banquet hall is filled with the most powerful figures of the day. Do you really think an auction is enough to get you an introduction?
Husband, my cousin Yinglong, is a disciple of the richest person in Dahua, and a friend of Chairman Cao Yang. Don't you worry about that. This spot is definitely reserved for us. Zhaoshen, look! That old woman is here again.
Sheng Zhuking, how did you get in here?
I walked in through the front door fair and square.
Stop putting on an act. Isn't it because you saw the might of my Qin family and my status as a friend of the richest person's disciple that you scrambled your way in here? Just to try and ruin Zhaoshen's day? What a bitch, truly. If you can't live a happy life yourself, you'd rather drag others into hell with you.
Sheng Zhuking, you are truly disgusting.
Zai Yunkai. You think far too highly of yourself.
You! I don't have the patience to argue with you. Everyone in this banquet hall today is a person of immense power in Dahua, especially Chairman Cao. He is not someone that a brat like Wu Shiking could ever suppress. If you want to survive, I suggest you disappear from my sight immediately.
Cao Yong.
That's right. Chairman Cao. He is the only disciple of the richest person in Dahua herself, and he is also the head of Fenghan. Even the 3 great houses of the capital give him a wide berth. For a lowlife like you, it's no surprise you've never heard of him.
The Chairman Cao has no tolerance for nonsense. Unlike our Zhou, who would only have you thrown out. A heart too soft, giving you a way out.
I don't need. He spared my life. You are more than welcome to go ask Cao Yong. This homecoming banquet. Without me, would he even dare to start it?
You are courting death.
Such arrogant words. You made a scene at our wedding and tore up Xiaoshen's succession contract. Once we report this to the disciple of the richest person, we will make sure you both wish for death, but find no release.
Wonderful. Please go ahead and report it. I would love to see exactly how Cao Yong intends to ensure I meet my end.
Sheng Zhuking,
The film was
you are still acting so bold.
and narrated by M Media.
Husband,
Who are you? You dare stop me?
Who do you think you are? How dare you speak so recklessly in front of my mother?
Mother? Sheng Zhuking's son died over 20 years ago. Where did you crawl out from?
I get it now. This woman must be insane. She probably stole a child from someone and insisted that he was her own son.
Qin Yanran, this is no place for you to speak.
You actually dare to strike my wife?
Open your eyes and look closely. What is this I am wearing around my neck?
A piece jade pendant. You are Sheng Zhuking's son? You are actually still alive?
Zhaoshen, even if he is Sheng Zhuking's son, so what? Just looking at him, it is clear he has no noble standing whatsoever. The spawn of a bitch. Bitch truly runs deep in your blood. Clearly inherited her grace in his bones. He looks decent and his build is not bad either.
Yanran,
How about this? I will give you a chance. Kneel and beg me. I might consider finding you a wealthy stepmother to ensure you are well provided for the rest of your life. How about that?
Get lost.
Shang Zhuking, you use that kid Wu Shiking to repeatedly lay hands on my son-in-law and daughter. Do you really think the Qin family is to be trifled with?
The Qin family, a mere provincial power, dares to speak so recklessly in front of me. Never mind the Qin family. Even if I were to wipe out the entire Qin family, it would be an effortless task, let alone slapping your daughter once. A trivial matter indeed.
Fine. Look around this entire banquet hall. Only the two of you dare to show disrespect to the Qin family. Since you are seeking death, I will grant your wish. Guards.
Sheng Zhuking. There is an old saying. Dragons beget dragons and phoenixes beget phoenixes, while the offspring of a rat can only dig holes. I never expected that you as a son are just like trash. And just as hopeless as she is.
Break their legs and throw them out. I want to see just how tough the bones are of those who dare oppose the Qin family.
Son, do not be afraid.
Mother, this time, let me protect you.
Do it.
Yun Lei, are you all right?
Mother, do not worry. These few people cannot harm me.
What? Zhongfen Kagong? You, who exactly are you? How do you possess the cultivation techniques of Western territory?
My identity. You are not even worthy of knowing it.
Could it be that this man actually has some formidable background?
I know now. You stole the cultivation techniques of Western territory. That is a capital offense.
So that's how it is. You actually stole techniques of Western territory, and then caused a scene at the banquet. But did you know? You've played right into the hands of my Qin family.
Let's hear it then.
My Qin family has stood tall in Dahua for decades. And not just because of the wealthiest person in Dahua. We also have the leader of the Western Territory war god, the war god Yinglong, as our backer.
When my cousin Yinglong returns, he will ensure you beg for death. But be denied it.
Yinglong. He has indeed served well under my command. I just didn't know. He had such a band of foolish relatives.
Insolence, shameless arrogance. How dare you insult the name of my cousin Yinglong?
Is that so? Then do you know that in front of you, the noble Yinglong only dares to cower and grovel before me as if I were a god?
You?
Welcome, war god Yinglong.
Welcome, war god Yinglong.
Sheng Zhuking. I intended for you and your son to leave this world quickly, but since you don't appreciate that, your fate will be worse than death.
Nephew Yinglong, you have finally arrived. What is going on here?
Cousin. The person who stole my husband 20 years ago has come here to cause trouble. We tried to have them removed. But who would have thought that they would beat us instead?
You even resorted to violence.
Cousin. He insulted our Qin family, insulted you, and even stole some kind of techniques of Western territory.
That's right. Just the fact that he dared to disrespect the war god's dignity is enough for him to die 1,000 times over.
A worthless commoner like him, dying at the hands of the war god Yinglong, is the blessing of your family. Cousin, you must personally take care of these two. Once the wealthiest man arrives, we will hand them to the richest person. By then, the richest man will surely look upon you with great respect. We can discuss our next steps then.
Yinglong, get over here at once.
How insolent! You dare show such disrespect to the war god in public?
Silence.
Husband.
War god. Why are you hitting me?
Cousin, what are you doing? It's over, it's all over. Everything is ruined now. The war god Yinglong is enraged.
Your subordinate Yinglong pays respects to the commander. Greetings, commander.
What? How could he possibly be the commander?
Cousin, are you mistaking him for someone else? He is clearly just Sheng Zhuking's son. How could he be the commander?
Get out.
Yinglong,
Reporting to the commander, my subordinates have failed to maintain proper discipline, causing you offense. Please forgive me.
Yun Lei. The commander they speak of is you?
that's right, Mother. After the car accident all those years ago, I was saved by a master, and since then I have dedicated myself to martial arts. Now, I am the Western Territory Commander, Mother. From now on, I will be the one to protect you.
Yun Lei. To reach a position like this, you must have suffered so much all these years.
As long as I can be reunited with you, Mother, everything I have done is worth it.
Furthermore, the subordinates have discovered that the incident involving your family of 3 was orchestrated by the Qin family of today.
What did you say? Yinglong. The Qin family has shown disrespect to my mother. If you personally sever the Qin family's lifeline, your merits will cancel out your past errors. This is your only chance.
Reporting to the commander, I fear this is inappropriate. The Qin family is my own clan. If I were to cut off my own family's path to survival, would that not be an act against heaven itself?
Yinglong, the first rule of joining the Western Territory forces is to obey military orders. Have you forgotten that so soon?
No matter what, the Qin family gave me life and raised me. Such an act of defiance, I Yinglong will never commit. Please, commander, forgive me.
Yinglong, as someone who joined the Western Territory, disobeying military orders, do you know the penalty for that? Furthermore, the Qin family in Haikang has been committing heinous crimes and doing evil for so many years. Do you think I am unaware of this, or is it that you have long been colluding with them and acting as their protector?
The charge of disobeying military orders, I am well aware of, but in my life I Yinglong have never followed mere military orders. And certainly not yours.
What do you mean?
I have long since pledged myself to the Eastern Front, and become a disciple of the Eastern Holy Venerable. Killing you is child's play. Now, you no longer have the qualifications to command me.
Yin Long. Dare to defect from the Western Territory? Do you know that is a capital offense?
3 days ago, I still feared you. But now, I have received the true teachings of the Holy Venerable. My inner power far surpasses yours. Just moments ago, I intended to spare your lives. But now, you are pushing me into a corner.
The film
So do
was
not blame me for being
translated
ruthless.
and narrated by Media.
Shang Juking, even if your son is the Western Territory commander, so what? As long as my cousin Ying Long is here, today, I will ensure you die without a burial place.
Relying on a single Holy Venerable from the Eastern Front, I doubt you have the gall to act so brazenly before me. Your true trump card must be someone else, right?
You guessed correctly. My backing includes not only the Eastern Holy Venerable, but also the only apprentice of the Longding Group chairman, the sole disciple, Cao Yang, Mr. Cao. It is well known. The Dahua treasury is vast, and even the sovereign treats her with deference, now that she has emerged from seclusion. If I can win her favor, my status in Dahua will skyrocket.
Shang Juking, did you not expect this? Even if you let Wu Shiking wipe out the 100 families of hiking, what of it? We have the Eastern Front at our backs. Now, while there is still a chance to see the business queen, I would like to see what you can do about it.
By then my kin family will be second only to the sovereign herself.
Indeed. When the business queen in Dahua arrives, I will personally bring both of your heads to meet her. At that time, I will tell her what happened at the wedding and let her know, I believe, she will certainly transfer the inheritance rights of Longding Group to me.
You are dreaming, Longding Group. As long as I do not give the word, even if the sovereign comes, you will not be able to take it away.
You,
Shang Juking, I only hope that after you are dead, your mouth will still be as stubborn as it is now.
Shi Yunlei, kneel down now and apologize to me, and I might still let both of you die a quick death.
Yin Long. All of this martial arts ability of yours was taught by me. Are you sure you want to show off before an expert? Are you not afraid of humiliating yourself?
So what? Now, I have mastered the combat techniques of both Eastern Front and Western Territory. Killing you is easy.
Yunlei.
Do not worry. Mother, he was a soldier under my command. With his skill, he cannot hurt me.
All right. Go to hell.
Yunlei.
Soul-shattering needle.
That's right. Can you feel it? All your internal energy is fading away.
You despicable coward. You don't dare face me head-on. Only using underhanded tricks.
History is always written by the victors. Now, I have defeated you. No one will ever know what method I used. Shi Yunlei, you were a commander held in such high regard. Now, dying by my sword. Isn't that a surprise?
If you want to claim a life, then take mine. Do not hurt my son.
No. Mother, you need to leave. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry. With mother here, no one can hurt you.
A touching display of maternal love, isn't it? Once your son dies in a moment, you will die too.
Sheng Shuking. This war god Ying Long is truly kind-hearted, sending the two of you together to hell. But once you reach hell and cannot find your son, don't go stealing other people's children again.
Shengjuking. This is the price for targeting my husband. Today, I will ensure you have no place left to be buried.
Go to hell. The chairman of Longding Group has arrived. Everyone, the banquet is about to begin. Fighting is strictly prohibited in the banquet hall. Any violators will lose the chance to meet the richest person and will be blacklisted by the entire industry. So I hope everyone will set aside personal grievances for now. Nephew Yinglong. Meeting the richest person now is the most important thing. Do not let some ants ruin the big picture.
The film was translated
That's right.
and narrated
If I can gain the
by
favor
Media.
of the richest person today, I will have plenty of time to clean up this trash later. I am showing mercy today by letting you live a little longer. After the banquet ends, I will come to collect your lives.
Sheng Shucking. Cherish these last few minutes of yours.
Welcome to the homecoming banquet. Before the banquet starts, we have a special auction. That is an opportunity to interact face to face with the richest person in Dahua. Spots are limited, only one available. The highest bidder wins.
Mother, we must absolutely not let the Qin family build a connection with the richest person. We cannot let them gain the favor of the richest person, otherwise we...
Yun Lei, don't worry. They will never gain the favor of the richest person in Dahua in this lifetime. If they hadn't come to this banquet today, perhaps they would still have a glimmer of hope. But after today, the Qin family will cease to exist.
The auction officially begins. Starting bid. 2 million. 2 million. So much.
An opportunity to meet face to face with the wealthiest person in Dahua? That favor is worth far more than 2 million. I bid 3 million. 4 million.
8 million. The Qin family has money to burn. This spot the Qin family is determined to have it. Is there anyone else bidding?
It seems no one dares to compete with the Qin family. Manager Wei, why don't you just announce our win?
Very well. 8 million going once. 8 million going twice. 8 million.
I bid 10 million.
Mother, what are you doing?
Sheng Shucking. You are nothing but a penniless beggar who doesn't even have a dime to your name. Do you even know how much 10 million is? Manager Wei, no need to pay her any mind. She is just a penniless vegetable seller. She is only calling out high bids to cause trouble.
So she's just a penniless beggar. I thought she was some hidden tycoon. Madam, this is not a farmer's market. Nor is it a card game. We cannot accept your 10 million in play money.
Whether I have money. How would you know? This is an auction. The highest bidder wins. If no one bids more than 10 million, then this opportunity to meet the wealthiest person in Dahua belongs to me. As for whether I have the money, that is not for you to worry about.
That woman Sheng Shucking now has Wu Shiking as her backing. We really don't know if she actually has the money, but this opportunity to meet the wealthiest person absolutely cannot be given to her.
Dad, Yao Shen is right. This woman is truly malicious. We still cannot determine if she truly has the money. We have no choice but to bite the bullet and keep raising the bid.
When it comes to wealth, the Qin family has never feared anyone. Except for the wealthiest person in Dahua, 11 million.
15 million.
Dad, should we keep bidding?
To get a single chance to meet the wealthiest person. What does it matter if we spend all our money? I don't believe she has that much money. 16 million.
Keep going. Why did you stop? In Dahua, no one has ever dared to challenge the Qin family's financial power.
16 million going once. 16 million going twice. 16 million going third. Sold. Let us congratulate the Qin family. Everyone, we have just received word. The wealthiest person in Dahua is here in the banquet hall today. She has witnessed today's grandeur with her own eyes and has naturally felt the sincerity of the Qin family. Next, let us give a round of warm applause to welcome the chairman of Longding Group to the stage. Where is the wealthiest person?
Who exactly is it?
Come on, go on stage with mother.
Sheng Zhuking. Have you lost your mind?
The film was translated.
This is the seat of the
and
richest person in
narrated by
Dahua. Is that a
Media.
place for someone like you to sit? Get down here at once.
You two? Where did these lunatics come from? How dare you insult the seat of the richest person in Dahua, while Chairman Cao and the wealthiest person in Dahua have yet to appear? Why don't you get down there right now? Get down.
Get down.
And how are you so certain that I am not the very person? You speak of the one to whom Cao Yong must bow.
Sheng Zhuking. Chairman Cao is favored by the wealthiest person in Dahua. In all of Dahua, he is second only to that one supreme individual. You expect Chairman Cao to bow to you? If I understand you correctly, you are saying that Chairman Cao is your student, and you are the wealthiest person in Dahua?
That is correct. I am indeed the wealthiest person in Dahua.
You truly will say anything. A lowly vegetable seller like you. How dare you compare yourself to our chairman? You are absolutely brazen.
Sheng Zhuking. Everyone gathered here today is a member of Dahua's elite noble houses. Who gave you the audacity to come here and impersonate the wealthiest person in Dahua?
Since you are so eager to take Shi Yunlei to your grave, then I shall grant your wish. Guards, seize them. Stop. Welcome, Chairman Cao.
Welcome, Chairman Cao.
Yinglong, you have quite the temper. Daring to kill someone at the homecoming banquet of the wealthiest person in Dahua. Nephew Yinglong, we must report what happened in the banquet hall today to Chairman Cao and have him decide our fate.
Mother, now that the wealthiest person in Dahu is confident, Chairman Cao has arrived. Do we still need to continue sitting here on this high stage?
Rest assured, no one can force us off this seat.
Sheng Zhuking. The war god Ying Long initially wanted to grant you a quick death, but now that Chairman Cao is here, what awaits you is nothing but the slow agonizing despair of death. Take my advice. End your own life now, and that way you might still die a quick death.
Is that so? I am afraid the one to die will not be me.
You. Then just wait and see, you reckless fools.
Husband, let us step back a bit later, so we don't get blood splattered on our clothes.
Your junior Shi Yun Kai greets Chairman Cao.
What exactly have you two been doing at this banquet? Chairman Cao, today is the homecoming banquet for the wealthiest person in Dahua, but two pests snuck in to cause trouble. We were just about to handle them. What? Pests? Exactly. Two people seeking their own demise. Utterly arrogant. If Chairman Cao permits, Yinglong would be happy to do the honors.
Chairman Cao, surely over the last 2 days, you have heard about it, haven't you? Sheng Zhuking is the human trafficker who stole my husband 20-some years ago. A few days ago, at our wedding, Yaoshin learned the truth and cut ties with her. She must have realized that for the rest of her life, she would no longer be free from financial worry, so she caused a scene at our wedding and even tore up the Longding succession contract.
That is correct. I never expected that Sheng Zhuking, having learned of the richest person's return, would sneak into the banquet hall with such blatant disregard for status. Her sole purpose in doing this was to enrage the richest person and destroy my life.
Yaoshin had repeatedly tolerated her, but I never expected that she would only become more unbridled. Not only has she now insulted the highest authority of Dahua, but she even claims to be your master, and also calls herself the chairman of Longding Group.
These two are beyond forgiveness and should be executed on the spot. Chairman Cao, please allow Yinglong to tear them to pieces. Very well. You of the Qin family have done quite well. Chairman Cao, Why don't you take a moment to rest while I clear these two away, so as not to be an eyesore to you. Clear away at today's banquet. The ones who should be cleared away are your entire kin family.
Chairman Cao, what do you mean by that? It was clearly Sheng Zhuking who disrupted the banquet. She is the one who should be cleared out and torn to pieces.
Shut up. Chairman Cao. What are you doing? Why are you hitting my son-in-law? I can hit you as well, because you gave birth to a daughter and found such a foolish son-in-law.
Translated and narrated by
Chairman
Media.
Cao, no matter how angry you are, you cannot lay a hand on our kin family. Yinglong, you are the war god Western territory after all. I once thought your future was promising and was willing to associate with you. I never imagined that you would be so incredibly foolish. From this day forward, I have no further TIs with you. Get out of here at once. What? Get out. Cao Yang, I pay my respects to Chairman Sheng. I pay my respects to Chairman Sheng.
Rise.
Chairman Sheng? What is happening here? Why does Chairman Cao call her Chairman Sheng?
Is she really the chairman of the Longding Group? Impossible. That is absolutely impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Shi Yongkai, this foster mother you despised and rejected, is the very person that you, the Qin family, and all the dignitaries of Dahua have been longing for. The chairman of Longding, Chairman Sheng. Prepare new attire for Chairman Sheng. The person in charge of Longding Group, Wu Shiking, and your disciple Chairman of Fenghong Cao Yang. Pay our respects to the richest person in Dahua, Chairman of Longding Chairman Sheng. Greetings, Chairman.
Greetings, Chairman.
Greetings, Chairman Sheng.
Greetings, Chairman Sheng.
At today's banquet for the return of the richest person in Dahua, anyone who shows disrespect to Chairman Sheng, I will clear away one by one.
No, Mr. Cao. She is just a low-class woman who sells vegetables. A commoner. How could she possibly be the richest person in Dahua? You must have made a mistake.
Do you take me for someone as blind and ignorant as your kin family, who the richest person in Dahua is, the elder herself? Do you think I wouldn't know?
No, Mr. Cao. Yaoshin didn't mean it like that. No, that's not it.
Get out. I have spent half a lifetime, risking everything, just one step away from the summit. Today, all of this has been ruined by you few fools.
Cousin. I didn't know. I truly didn't know.
Chairman Sheng, it is my kin family that was blind and ignorant, and spoke recklessly. I have offended you. I beg you. Please give our kin family one more chance. Get away. Don't kneel. Don't soil the eyes of the richest person in Dahua. Chairman Sheng. Commander. The kin family has dug its own grave. They have offended you. It is all due to my failure to discipline them. I ask for your forgiveness. I have no complaints, but the kin family deserves death 1,000 times over. I ask that you let me clean up the house myself, to serve as a warning to others.
Now, your end shall be the same as this Qin family. Annihilation.
Commander, please forgive me. If I haven't earned merit, I have at least put in hard work. These past few years, I have given my all to the Western territory. You have seen it all. You cannot be so heartless.
But how did you treat me? How did you treat my mother?
Shi Yunlei, don't refuse to see reason. Don't think that, just because you have a mother who is the richest person in Dahua, I would fear you. Today, as long as I kill everyone, I can still stand at the peak. Take him away.
It's over.
So it turns out, the richest person in Dahua is Sheng Zhuking. And her son, is the Western Territory commander. Our kin family has completely offended them. Our kin family is finished.
Completely finished. Zhao, no. Young Kai. She raised you for so many years. She must still have feelings for you. You must beg her
and narrated by Media.
to spare our family.
So it turns out, you truly are the retired richest person in Dahua, and you kept it from me for 25 years.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? Why did you have to shatter the peaceful life I had? Why? Why just as I was about to attain the Longding Empire I dreamed of? Did you leave me with nothing? Why did you lie to me?
At your wedding, I told you already that you became the richest man in Haicheng was entirely thanks to me. That you inherited Longding was also by my design. I told you I picked you up and raised you with all my heart. Have you ever believed even a single word I said?
You're lying. It was clearly you. You were the one who stole me away. You were the one who ruined my life.
If you don't believe me, there is no point in saying more.
Shi Yongkai, are you certain that those so-called biological parents of yours truly love you and aren't just after your power and wealth?
What do you mean by that?
Bring them in.
Mother. Sheng Zhuking, you've already ruined my life. What more do you want from my parents?
Nothing at all. I just want you to open your eyes and see clearly who in this world is the one who ruined you and who is the one who truly loves you.
This is sickening.
It's not true. Dad, tell me quickly. The video isn't real. It can't be real.
The video is real. Back then your mother and I had 3 sons. You were born with an illness. And we had no other choice.
If we hadn't abandoned you, how would you have been found? And how would you have grown up safe and healthy?
That is the truth. Why did you lie to me? Qingyun. What about Qingyun? I poured so much heart and soul into it, just to reach where it is today. Why would you destroy it with a single word?
Shi Yongkai, you were merely mediocre. All these years it has been Chairman Sheng behind you, supporting you with her own hands, which allowed the powerful of hiking to take notice of you, and enabled you to successfully reach the place you wanted to be. But you, how did you repay her?
No, that's not it. Mother. No, it's not like that.
Yongkai, when I found you, I was just stepping into retirement. I cherished you like a treasure. I didn't want you to be harmed by my enemies. That is why I raised you under the guise of an ordinary person. But I never expected that it would only result in your hatred and distrust. I have failed as a mother. I am sorry. However, do not call me mother again. The bond between us ends here. From now on, we are strangers.
Mother. I know I was wrong. Please give me another chance. You can beat me or scold me, whatever you like. Anything you want.
I taught you when you were little. In this world, not everything can be mended once it is broken. Once disappointment has built up enough, even the closest people will leave. You must bear the consequences of the sincerity you have squandered. Let go. Yun Lei, let us go.
Chairman Sheng, our kin family was only deceived by Shi Yongkai, which is why we committed such an unpardonable act. I beg you, please give our Kin family another chance. I beg you.
Chairman Sheng. It was him. He deceived me for the sake of power. That is not true. Please spare our Chin family. Spare our Chin family. He is the one who deceived me.
The Chen family.
The film was translated
Do you really
and
think
narrated by
that
M.
no one
Media.
knows what you did back then?
No, no. That car accident back then was orchestrated by someone else. It was not my intention.
Cao Yong.
Your subordinate is here.
Everyone who caused trouble at the banquet. And those who insulted my son. Eliminate them.
Yes.
Mother. Mother. Those who loved me, I treated like worthless weeds. I was blind.